So just finished lunch in time for yet another cavalcade. Here come the princess. For the second time today, ended up in the right place at just the right time. As I was finishing up lunch at Tomorrowland Terrace, one of the cast members actually said, "Hey, the Princess Cavalcade is starting." He saw my camera. So the cavalcades have been a way that Disney's been able to continue to do their parades and parade around the characters so that everyone gets to see them. They're not announced, they're not timed, there's no way you know that they're about to happen other than you hear the music start up and see the floats themselves start to parade through the Magic Kingdom. So just keep a lookout and keep your ears open as you're here. If you hear the music, run to, it seems like they happen here in front of the castle, then they head down Main Street. And then afterward, for some reason, there's like a huge gang of folks just follow the cavalcade. I don't know, maybe those folks were leaving, but it seemed like they were making a parade unto themselves. So very awesome to see the characters up close and personal like that as part of the cavalcades. Maybe a bad idea now to go into Main Street since a lot of the folks followed that cavalcade. It looks like it's quite a few people out on the streets of Main Street. But hopefully the shops aren't too crowded right now. So there's actually a line to get into the Emporium. You can see they're letting folks in there, just keeping track of how many folks are coming in so that they can, again, social distancing. These are pretty cool, 2021. Christmas ornament. Of course, 2021, a big year for Disney World as it's the 50th anniversary. So they also have this 2021 Mickey. Oh, it's cheaper than I thought. It's 28 bucks. But it'd be more than that. Maybe they have a 2021 poncho. That'd be awesome. Sadly, the Main Street confectionery is closed right now, but it does look like they have a lot of the sweet treats like what you might buy in there in here at the Emporium. So definitely going to probably buy some of these sweet treats later. And there's all sorts of packaged candy and goods. Here's some popcorn. So if you're looking for the sweet treats in place of the confectionery, then look no further than the Emporium. But I don't want to ruin dinner, so not gonna grab too many sweets right now, or I'll eat them all because I'm really wanting something sweet. They have so many shirts in here. Any kind of Disney World shirt you could want. Seems like they have it in here in the Emporium. So I did just secure a rain poncho at the Emporium. You do have to ask up at the front at the checkout. Just ask them if they have any adult ponchos or whatever size you need. The lady looked at me a little strange and she was like, "Why do you need a rain poncho? It's sunny outside." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm just being prepared. The next few days it's gonna rain. There's probably gonna be a run on them." So at least this way I know if it's raining in the morning when I head to the park, I'm set with my rain poncho, right? It never hurts to be prepared. So it was $12 after tax, which is a lot for a rain poncho, but it's a Disney rain poncho, right? So it's worth the extra money, I guess. But just keep in mind, you know, weather's kind of the thing that you can't really plan for when you come to the parks. You know, because you book your trip sometimes months in advance, so you don't know if it's gonna be raining that week. So if it does happen to have rain in the forecast, then maybe consider buying your own poncho at home and bringing it with you to the park so you're not paying $12 a piece for a poncho here. Now I'm gonna head around to Adventureland and check it out. That's, I think, the only area so far that I haven't been in today. So gonna check it out and see what the waits are on some rides over there. And it looks like the crowds are thinning just a little bit, so maybe get back into riding some more rides. It does seem like there's a lot of folks that are walking the opposite way toward the front of the park, so maybe a lot of people are leaving. It's 3:30, so I imagine, you know, if you've been here all day so far, it's time to go. Maybe relax a little bit, maybe come back later, go to dining reservations. So I think we're getting into the part of the day now where we'll see the crowd size reduce, which means shorter waits. Passing Pirates now and Jungle Cruise, they both have about a 30 to 40 minute wait, so I think I'm gonna head over to Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Railroad, I think. Maybe I'm getting the name wrong. Big Thunder Railroad, yeah, that's it. And see what kind of wait there is over there. I'm really excited to ride Splash Mountain for some reason. That's like been the ride that I've been looking most forward to. I think it's about a 30-minute wait right now, but you know, it's 3:40. I got some time to kill. I maybe could wait for that. So let's head over there and see what that wait's really like. Now right here by Splash Mountain, we've wandered upon another cavalcade starting, it looks like. I think this is actually where the cavalcade start and originate. Oh, and it's Mickey. So this is actually the starting point, not only of the cavalcade, but also the Splash Mountain line. So it's looking pretty long right now. So I don't know, it says 45 minutes. Maybe not right now. So now I'm gonna take a break and do the Country Bear Jamboree. Cool down just a little bit because it's hot, it's humid, I need a break. So I'm gonna take a break for the next hour or two and just enjoy the park a little bit. I use mobile order again, this time to get this blue cacamora. This is actually called a cacamora float. It's coconut, soft serve, pineapple juice on blue curacao. It also has a cake pop on it, and it is delicious. I'm already halfway through with it, and I want more. You can pick it up at the Aloha Owl. That's where they sell the Dole Whip, so that's why there's such a huge line, and a lot of folks stand around waiting on their mobile orders there because everybody is wanting to get that world famous Dole Whip at Disney World. So I have about an hour roughly until that dining reservation at 7:15 at the Crystal Palace. So my new strategy, because I wanted to go ride Splash Mountain, still haven't gotten on that. The line has continued to be greater than 30 minutes for a good portion of the day. So I think my game plan now is to head to Space Mountain across the park. The park closes at 9. I figure I'll be done with dinner maybe around 8 and I have an hour to come and do Splash Mountain. Some of the bigger attractions in that last hour of the day when a lot of folks are leaving or have already left the park. So that's the game plan. First, the pit stop. This is a replica of the Liberty Bell, and it was cast for Walt Disney World using the same mold from where the original was made. Witching hour. Check out these like aluminum looking palm trees in Tomorrowland. It's pretty neat. Now we've arrived to Space Mountain. This is my first time riding the Tomorrowland Speedway. ragged almost. But it's fun. Feels like being a kid again. And you can see the construction on the new Tron coaster that'll debut here either this year or next year as part of Tomorrowland. Headed to the Crystal Palace because my reservation is at 7:15, so just in the nick of time. I only have 10 minutes to get over there and get to dinner, so let's get over there and try out the Crystal Palace. It'll be my first time there also. So it's just a few minutes before 7:15. They were not quite ready for me yet, so they did take my phone number and told me just to sort of wait around here, and I guess they'll text me once it's my time, and I'll actually go to the front and be seated. So here's the menu. They bring out some bread for the table, and then you have shared starters, which are just salads, it looks like, seasonal salad or marinated watermelon and tomatoes. And then each adult selects an entree, and it's basically family style. So they have crispy fried chicken, bone-in pork chop, prime rib, catfish and shrimp, and then a shared dessert, which is basically this family style dessert platter consisting of seasonal fritters with powdered sugar and chocolate dipping sauce, banana cream pie, hummingbird cake with a honey of a cupcake. And then they have some selections here for kids as well. So here's the bread. They just brought out that marinated salad. And then here are some assorted butters and jams to go with the bread. So I'm gonna dig into this, and also picked the fried chicken with honey pot drizzle, macaroni and cheese, and roasted potatoes for my entree. So that'll be out shortly. Here is my main entree, fried chicken with some honey to drizzle over the top. That looks really good. Some mac and cheese. And then this dish is actually supposed to come with collard greens, but I requested potatoes instead, and they were happy to accommodate that. So this is a lot of food. That salad was really good that I had. It just very fresh. I really enjoyed that. So gonna dig into this now. And here is the dessert, that dessert platter. This is a honey raspberry cupcake, Tigger cream cake, and then there's some powdered donuts here with some chocolate dipping sauce right here. And then back here is a vanilla walnut cake. So some Winnie the Pooh themed desserts. This is a lot, but I'm gonna dig in and try to eat of it, as much of it as I can, because I do love sweets. But I'm pretty pumped about this dessert platter. This was actually one of the highlight things that I wanted to try here at the Crystal Palace. A little update here on dessert as I go through it. The cupcake, first of all, is delicious. It's like a honey filling that it has there, and then the raspberry buttercream, and then the cupcake itself is very vanilla honey tasting. It's very good. This, I took one bite into it and was sort of repulsed because I don't like banana pudding, and that's exactly what that filling seems like, banana pudding. So not a big fan of that so far. That was delicious. So good. From the appetizer, when I had that watermelon, marinated watermelon salad, had walnuts in it. So good. And then the main course was fried chicken. Not the best fried chicken I've had at a theme park, believe it or not, but it was still pretty good. The mac and cheese was very good also. The best part of the meal though was absolutely the dessert, that dessert platter with the cupcakes and with the cake. It was just very delicious. Highly recommend the Crystal Palace. Would absolutely do it again for dinner. Only $39 per person right now. Like I said, it is family style. I believe it's usually a buffet that they have with some character dining with the Winnie the Pooh characters, but of course during the pandemic that's not available. Oh, I can hardly talk, I'm stuffed. Plan now is to walk around. There is about 45 minutes until the park closes. A lot of people are leaving, so I'm gonna walk around, see if I can get on a few more rides. Probably ride the Haunted Mansion, because I love to ride the Haunted Mansion when it's dark outside. It's so cool. And just enjoy the park, enjoy the evening, walk off some of my meal. It's pretty packed out here in front of the castle. People getting those last minute shots before they leave for the day. Looking down Main Street there. And then back at Cinderella's castle. All lit up. So I think I'll take this path through the castle to get to Haunted Mansion, because this is a pretty cool shot to have right now. You can see they've added those ribbons and some more decorations to the castle again in anticipation of the 50th celebration of Walt Disney World. Wonder if I should do It's a Small World. I think it's probably a very small wait. Get it? 15 minutes. then I'll probably have that song stuck in my head all night if I ride it now. So maybe I'll keep it till tomorrow.
No flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright lights.
By ringing the bell.
Oh, that was awesome. I love riding that ride at night. It just hits different when you ride it, and then you come outside and it's dark too, as opposed to it being like super sunny out and daylight. So it's 8:40 basically. I have time for one more ride before the park closes at 9. So I gotta figure out what I want that to be. Maybe I'm just gonna go ahead and do Splash Mountain today. That way if it's a long wait tomorrow and I don't wanna wait, then at least I've already ridden it, right? And I've talked about it all day, so let's go get on Splash Mountain. So there, finally, last ride of the day, got it in on Splash Mountain. Went to the Laughing Place. Such a good ride. That song is just so infectious. Like, it's the only song that they play pretty much, except for Zippity Doo Dah at the end, but you just hear that song over and over. But it's not annoying like It's a Small World boat ride, the other boat ride here. So it's fun. It's actually kind of sad to be leaving with it dark, seeing the castle lit up, yet no fireworks show. Of course, all the parades and the parties and the fireworks have been postponed and canceled for right now due to the pandemic and social distancing restrictions. Now we'll take a stroll down Main Street, all lit up tonight as we exit the Magic Kingdom. Been here since about 1 o'clock when I got here, so going on almost 9 hours and planning to come back tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching this first day here at Walt Disney World. Have a lot more to come. Like I said, I'm here for 5 days, and tomorrow the magic at the Magic Kingdom continues because I'm planning to be here again tomorrow. Don't know yet. I'm not decided if I'm gonna rope drop the Magic Kingdom or not, since I stayed later this evening and rode a lot of the things I wanted to ride. Falling asleep in a little bit, I'm not sure. Also want to go to Disney Springs at some point, so I'm not decided if I'll go there tomorrow first before I come here. Then there's also the weather that I have to be concerned with. Is it going to rain a lot tomorrow? So all these things will go into my decision on what exactly I do and what time I do those things. But it's all going to be coming your way here on the vlog in this Disney Vlog series. So make sure you subscribe down below. If you enjoyed these videos, please give me a thumbs up. For now, I won't say goodbye because I'm going to see you again very soon. I'll just say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow when our Disney adventure continues. currently about 8:15 in the morning. Considered doing the rope drop at Magic Kingdom this morning, but then decided ultimately against that just because I was there all day yesterday. I got to ride actually a lot of the attractions that I wanted to already yesterday, so there's still some things I want to ride and things I want to do today. Also understanding it's probably going to rain later today. It looks like maybe after 3 or 4 it's going to start raining, so I think my current plan is to head on over to the Magic Kingdom, get in as much as I can. This morning I have a dining reservation at around 3:15 at the Plaza Restaurant, and then after that I may head over to Disney Springs for the evening and check out some of the shops and things over there. So I've done it again today. I did this yesterday and I don't really know how it worked out. I don't know the time difference. I guess maybe I should have taken the bus this morning, but instead of taking the bus I've actually ordered a Lyft, but I did the one that's sort of like wait 15 minutes and save because I'm cheap, honestly. And it's been like 20 minutes and I haven't heard anything from Lyft. So now I'm like, I should have just maybe taken the bus. I do know that this Lyft, yesterday, if you didn't see that, go back and watch that video. But the Lyft dropped me off in a completely different location, I think, than they were supposed to. But this one's going to take me to the Ticket and Transportation Center over at Magic Kingdom. And then I'll get on the monorail and go over to the Magic Kingdom. So yeah, hopefully we'll be headed out here soon on our way north to the Magic Kingdom. So this is the guest drop-off location for the Magic Kingdom at the Ticket and Transportation Center. Completely different place than where I was dropped yesterday. So now I'm gonna proceed to the Ticket and Transportation Center itself and get on the monorail. And you see they have temperature screening and security set up right over here before you get on any of the transportation. So let's head that way. So now we're inside. Here's where I guess you can buy tickets. Probably not same day tickets because everything's on a reservation system now, and I know that the Magic Kingdom was booked up for today. So we're gonna proceed and hopefully, yeah, get on the monorail. You can go over there to take the ferry boat. Here's the entrance to the Magic Kingdom monorail. So when you get on the monorail, you're actually in these little like cubes. They give you a section to sit in. And so everyone's actually sitting in a separate section and they have plexiglass between the sections. This is how the buses were last night when I took the bus back to the resort from the Magic Kingdom. So pretty cool to see how they're operating. That's the monorail making that noise. Thank you. Have a good day. So we made it back to the Magic Kingdom. It is 8:57, so it took about an hour from the time I ordered that lift to the time I actually got in the gate. So don't really know how to compare that to the buses and the speed of the buses because this is my last day at the Magic Kingdom. So the plan for today, just looking at the wait times, I was on the monorail. So it looks like the Adventureland, Frontierlands are pretty busy right now, so I'm actually gonna head to the right and head over into Tomorrowland. Maybe start there and then go counterclockwise throughout the park. We'll see, but welcome to another day at the Magic Kingdom. Gonna sneak around this way. all the crowds flocking to the castle. Walking here past the Plaza restaurant. Super excited for the lunch reservation that I have here later today. I actually had one for Be Our Guest for like 8:30 this evening, but the more I thought of that, the more it's like 60 bucks. You know, after being hot and humid at the theme park all day, the last thing I want to do is sit down and eat like steak and pay 60 something dollars for it. So I was like, nah, I think I'll just do a lunch somewhere instead. So I found the Plaza, and I'd actually been looking for a reservation, and then last night there was one available. So excited to try that out later today. So the people mover is moving once again, but with no people. So it's a people-less mover. I think it's still down for refurbishment. Sadly, I don't think it'll be open today. So I'll have to come again another time to ride that. So only a 10 to 15 minute wait for Buzz Lightyear. So I think I'm gonna head on to that while it's a short wait.
Listen up. Green Squadron will retrieve the power cells, while the rest of you concentrate on those robots. Rendezvous at Planet C. I will remain here at Stark. Check the status board to review your score. And remember, to infinity and beyond.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day.
So in another of those character interactions, of course, as I mentioned yesterday, I can't really do meet and greets at Disney World right now with the characters due to the pandemic restrictions. Rode Buzz Lightyear. It was a walk-on. The line continuously moved, so that was nice. And also got a ride in on the Carousel of Progress. That's a 20-minute attraction, and when I was on it, I realized I should have saved this for later. So if it rains or just gets overwhelmingly hot, that's a good place to take a break. But always good to ride. Now I think I'm going to head around to Fantasyland, maybe hit up Winnie the Pooh, and then also probably going to hit up Journey of the Little Mermaid again, since I dressed for that today. I'm just going to see what else can get on this morning. It's still just 9:40, so going to try to get on a lot of the rides early before the crowd starts to filter in. It's already starting to get pretty busy now, the park being open now almost 2 hours.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
Why me? Why me? Oh dear. Hang on tightly, Roo.
Come bounce with me. Bouncing makes you feel just great, doesn't it? Everyone gathered together to sing.
Hooray for Pooh, too.
The Friar's Nook is somewhere you can get breakfast in the Magic Kingdom through 11 o'clock. They have a breakfast sandwich, a sausage and gravy, tater bites, and cinnamon sugar donuts. Not too bad of a line. I think they may have mobile pickup too. It's right here in Fantasyland, so if you're looking to get some breakfast when you first get to the park, that could be an option. Alright, so enough for Fantasyland for now. I think I'll come back here later and get on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now I'm going to walk over to Adventureland and try to get on Jungle Cruise before the line ramps up for the afternoon. It's 10 o'clock right now. It should be ramping up greater than 30-minute wait pretty soon. So let's go check out Jungle Cruise and hope the line isn't so long yet. It's looking like maybe about a 30-minute wait for Jungle Cruise. The line is zigzagging out front here of the ride, just because they have allowed more room for the queue due to the pandemic restrictions.
1, 2, 3. Wow. Just think of it, guys. Nothing gets better than that right there. It's all downhill from here. Yay. We're now returning back to your wait time, still in progress. A high note all the way down to a low note in 3 minutes. It can't get much worse. So on the count of 3, everyone's going to make the lowest note they can possibly make. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, at least it can't get worse than this, guys. We're now returning back to your wait time, still in progress.
Ceylon and Persia with experienced expeditioners. See the rare and unusual from the courage of a pachyderm.
Welcome to the world famous Jungle Cruise. I will be your skipper. I will also be your lion tamer and your snake charmer. If you don't laugh at my jokes, I will be your swim coach. Awesome. Now, if you guys have ever wanted to see the Jungle Book, maybe you haven't seen it in a while, you'd like to see it again. Either way, you're in for a treat. It's right there on our left. Believe it or not, the Nile's a very long river, guys. This thing kind of just keeps on going for Niles and Niles and Niles and Niles. If you don't believe that, well, you're probably in. Exactly. Just believe it. Nice mix in the meantime. Awesome. Glad we did that. Now, I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm kind of excited as well, though, because we are about to pass my new house. Kind of fun to show off. It's just here. Before you say anything, I know it's a little plain, but I really like it. I do. You know, I got it on sale and it was half off, so I felt like that was a good deal. And we're traveling right through a dangerous pool of hungry hippos here, so hold on to your marbles. In case you can see these things are ruthless. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, that wasn't that dramatic. All is well. Now, I do hate to be the one to tell you this, but we're not out of the woods just yet. No way, look at all these trees. Man. Whew. Guys, I think this is headhunter territory. Not a great place to be headed, so please keep an eye out for ambushes or other dangerous plants. Oh, okay, no, that's a fern up here. Let's ask these guys, fellas. You seen any ambushes or... Oh. I do know another chemistry joke about potassium, but it's just okay. Anyway, welcome to Cambodia. Now you might notice there's a face in the wall on our right-hand side here. After years of research, I've come to discover that this was the ancient goddess Shirley. Just there. That information has led me to believe that all of this, well, this was Shirley's temple. Well, if you'd like to take photos, now's a great opportunity for that, okay? They all have their trunks on and everything, so go ahead. Go ahead. Show your face. Okay, everyone that's here on our right, we get to see. So I think I'd like to take this opportunity to point out a few of my favorite plants. That's it. Okay, questions about those? Thank you for joining me today. Thanks for laughing. If you did not laugh, thank you for leaving. It's been awkward, so that was another joke. You guys are outstanding. But but it is time to be outstanding on the dock. So have a day and get out.
I think that line was a little bit quicker than 30 minutes. So not a bad wait there for Jungle Cruise. I think that one will only get longer as the day goes on. So I wanted to ride that up front and early today. Now I think I'm going to head back over into Fantasyland and maybe check out Fill Our Magic while there's not a long wait. Just check the app. It's another cool thing if you're coming to use the Disney World app. They do put wait times on there so you can look when you're in line for another ride and figure out where you want to go next, which line has a shorter wait. So gonna head on over back to Fantasyland now and check out Fill Our Magic.